Hi, my name is Charlie Guerra, and this is for the FTT 104 Gunsmithing Tool Lab course. Instructor Bo Anderson, today's date, May 11, 2026. This is week 2, assignment 1, and today I am going to perform a field strip and assembly. So first thing we want to do before we perform any kind of work, we want to make sure that the weapon is clear of all ammunition. Not only that, we also want to make sure that our workspace has no live ammunition. As you can see, all that was prepped beforehand. So first thing we're going to do is pointing the weapon in a safe direction. We're going to clear the magazine source. We're going to rock the slide handle back and locking it in place. We're going to visually inspect the barrel to make sure there is no ammunition, and as you can see, there is not. This weapon is cleared, and we are now ready to begin. So, first thing we're going to do for a field strip, this is the Glock 45 MOS. Now, this is the talk of the talk because, Glock is currently being sued for all the modifications that are being made for the backplate with the switch, turning it from a semi-automatic to an automatic machine gun. This is a very unique, and it's going to be very quick strip. This is a 45 MOS modular optic system. So what that means is that it's got a 17 full frame with a 19 compact slide. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hand and we're going to rock it back. These two little safeguarders, push down, and then you pull the trigger, and as you can see, it'll pop forward. We have now removed the slide, and we have the magazine frame here, which I have labeled, so the frame is going to go right here. Next, we're going to have to take apart the slide, so what we have here is the recoil spring and guide. This is the barrel with locking nuts, so the barrel. And then the slide. So there's also the firing pin and the firing pin safety, and then this back plate that can come out. So this is a field strip. So being a field strip, here's a fork. Sorry, babe. Push it down, get the back plate off. My finger over, make sure the springs. Okay, back plate. All right. Now you've got the spring-loaded bearing. There you go. Firing pin. Spring-loaded bearing. Push down, fire pin safety, and then you have extractor, firing pin and safety, and the slide. And then over here on the magazine side, if I bend this fork back a little, sorry. Push down here. Sometimes I'll get it on the first try. Alright, boom, got it. Alright, with enough brute force, you've got the base pad, you've got the magazine body, spring with insert, magazine insert. Field strip's complete. Now let's put it back together. Magazine body, magazine with insert, magazine insert. Okay. Give it a functions check. Done. Alright. Now, we're going to go ahead and start the firing pin safety. Notice how there is a little notch here and then no notch there. The no notch facing out, and then the little figured notch facing in. Take your extractor. Only one way it goes in. Push down. The extractor is in. Put your firing pin. Which firing pin spring. Bearing. So the spring-loaded bearing only goes in one way with the spring facing down and the solid piece facing up. And also, too, to do a functions check, you can actually, I'll show you real quick after I put this back plate back on. So this back plate, it's going to be a little bit of pressure. Okay, push down. You can actually take your thumb, push this, and then I like to take my fork, push down on that guide. There you go. That's in. Alright, so if I push down on the firing pin safe, you see the firing pin will drop, and you'll see the firing pin is exposed. Notice when I pull back, firing pin safety engages. Guide rod spring. Well, first the barrel, and then on the barrel lugs, you'll see there's this little seat here, and this for the the rod and spring. Take your frame, line it up, slide it through, give it a couple of racks, make sure it functions, and then we'll perform a functions check. So the way we do that is we'll fire, and then while holding the trigger, rock it back, rock it forward, let go, hear that click, it is reset, and then notice that I don't have my finger on the trigger. That's because this is the safety in the trigger that's engaged, 3-point firing group, so notice that it's not firing. Resources I have are from MidwayUSA.com using the Glock 19 outline. I also have a detailed strip, and then my